train bound for Long Island. Her husband killed, her son wounded.
Oh my God!
Kevin McCarthy only has a 10% chance of surviving this.
You're wrong. I'm Kevin's mother, and he's going to live.
When the gunman put his victims on trial,
You did not see the shooter.
How dare you?
Carolyn McCarthy brought him to justice.
Tomorrow you will be sentenced, and then you will be gone forever.
Based on her inspiring true story, Laurie Metcalf, The Long Island Incident, NBC next Sunday.
This week in The Tonight Show, Denzel Washington, Spike Lee, Laura Dern, and Stevie Nicks. Your local news is next.
2 aircraft go down in the Bay Area today. Flames wipe out hundreds of acres near SeaWorld. We'll go behind the scenes at Merlin and show you some pictures of sea life in the Gulf you won't soon forget, and it serves as a warning. It's all next, right here.
The prosecution rests its case in the trial of Timothy Taylor. Riverfront development takes off on both sides of the red. These stories and your storm team forecast next on KTBS 3 News at 10. We're on your side with...
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay gets the lowdown on the Super Bowl from gridiron guru Terry Bradshaw, plus the L Word's Mia Kirshner, and music from Alison Krauss. Your local news is next.
Up next, chilling audio tapes from one of the doomed 9/11 planes, plus another major dose of winter. When will the snow stop? Live team coverage at Janice's forecast next.
Mannion's team is going undercover to bust a drug ring.
You ready?
Yeah. But the closer the cops get to the dealers,
They think they're untouchable, and that's where they're wrong.
the more deadly the risk.
We're going in. Hang on, which unit?
Temple, copy. Welcome.
The District, all new CBS Saturday.
Get set for Late Show Laughs when Dave goes into the audience for Know Your Current Event, plus Kathy Lee Gifford. But first, your local news.
Tonight at 11, 2 critical trials.
Last week, sore loser Judge shocked the tribe.
Thanks, guys. Hope you guys all get bit by a freaking crocodile.
Thursday, Survivor Week kicks off with an even bigger shocker. Would you give up a brand new car
Oh my God.
so your fellow survivors could each have one?
Tough decision.
And these remaining castaways have only one chance to make the final 4.
36 long days about to come to an end for one of you tonight.
Don't miss a new Survivor Thursday and the season finale Sunday.
A mother back from the grave.
My husband, my son, they're not even talking to each other.
Sonia Braga.
Your mom is here.
You're lying. A new ghost whisperer. Then they know who did it.
You're old enough to be tried as an adult.
But what you won't believe is why.
You're claiming this was an execution?
Tell him.
Can you think of any reason someone might want to hurt your wife or her mother?
You have the man. Put him away forever.
A new close to home after Ghost Whisperer.
They will return in 2 weeks. This Saturday, the stars come out as NBC hosts the Screen Actors Guild Awards.
It is the first award that has ever been given out exclusively to actors from actors.
NBC salutes its Thursday night lineup, the most nominated night on television. The cast of Mad About You, Helen Hunt, Paul Reiser, the cast of Seinfeld, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Jason Alexander, and the cast of the most talked about show on television, ER. Be sure to tune in Saturday for the Screen Actors Guild Awards, only on NBC. Later on NBC, join Jay in The Tonight Show with scheduled guests Uma Thurman and singer Laurie Anderson. Stay tuned. Your local news is next.
And on Nightcast, we'll have some local reaction to the startling revelation that Greg Louganis, the diving and swimming champion of the Olympics in the 80s, has AIDS. And the rest of tonight's news coming up next.
Monday on The Late Show, don't miss Tom Brokaw, plus ER's Alex Kingston, and Run DMC, Monday. Now your local news.
Up next on TV 13 News at 11, a Myrtle Beach campground has to move. Find out why in a live report. Also, find out how the spirit of Christmas is being spread all over the 2 Carolinas. Jake has the forecast, and Josh has PD Pride action from the Lion's Den. Stay tuned. The news is next.
This Saturday, the stars come out as NBC hosts the first annual Screen Actors Guild Awards.
It is the first award that has ever been given out exclusively to actors from actors.
NBC garnered a record 14 nominations.
Outstanding ensemble performance, Law and Order, ER, Seinfeld, Mad About You, Frasier. Outstanding performance in a comedy series, Helen Hunt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Paul Reiser, Jason Alexander, Kelsey Grammer, David Hyde Pierce. Outstanding performance in a drama, Katharine Hepburn, Cicely Tyson, and this is a hard one to pronounce, Swissy Kurtz, Sisters.
This Saturday, the first annual Screen Actors Guild Awards, only on NBC. Your local news is next.
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay chats with Martian man Val Kilmer. Martian, that explains a lot. Plus boxing babe Oscar De La Hoya. And Jay probably has a few comments about the election. Your local news is next.
His touch.
You got something special.
I want to know why it chose me. Sunday, his life story becomes an NBC motion picture. An ordinary man.
Something to me in my hands.
Given an extraordinary gift.
He can't die. He can't.
The power to heal with his hands.
What you claim to be able to do proves to be real. It would change modern medicine.
I think I can help. Based on his amazing life story. A Touch of Hope. NBC Sunday.
Fox Sunday, we're heating up the coolest night on television with The Simpsons.
No, they're hideous!
I don't think these clams are dead. But where do you think you're going?
Followed by Malcolm in the Middle.
Me and my naked friends got tired of waiting for you.
I can't believe it either.
Series premiere. Bachelorettes in Alaska.
Did you see his body? Whoa.
Where 5 single women head north to find a man to marry. It all starts with Futurama and King of the Hill at 7/6 Central Fox Sunday. When it comes to selecting a mate, why is it always up to bachelors?
I'm going on a man.
Fox Sunday, it's the ladies' turn.
Which one am I going to pick?
When 5 single women travel to Alaska to find the men they want to marry.
Let the games begin.
TV Guide raves, finally, the reality show achieves perfection. It's Survivor with sex. And the best TV fun since Richard Hatch wore his birthday suit.
I would move anywhere for love.
Bachelorettes in Alaska. A new series premieres at 9/8 Central Fox Sunday.
Harrison Ford. Get off my plane. Air Force One, Saturday on ABC. 35 hours on a tiny platform in the sky. No nets, no food, no wires. David Blaine's newest feat is like riding 10 stories up and jumping into thin air. It's your worst nightmare, and he's been looking forward to it all year. David Blaine's Vertigo. Live Wednesday, 10/9 Central on ABC. Your adrenaline is pumping, and your heart races at over 200 miles per hour. At that speed, you wouldn't even qualify.
It's every driver's dream. Now it's Bump Day, the last chance to qualify for the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indianapolis 500 Time Trials. Sunday at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on ABC.
Will Smith, Gene Hackman, the network premiere, Enemy of the State, ABC Monday.
I'm Christine Devine, and this is Fox 11 News. 2 loud noises, the latest mystery from the cockpit voice recorder aboard Alaska Airlines Flight 261. New details of the final minutes emerge. Christina Gonzalez is live in Port Hueneme. Christina.
Christine, critical information from the flight recorder is released as emotional memorials get underway. Daybreak on the shore off Point Magoo, a Native American memorial for the victims.
Coming May 5th.
to CBS.
Dominic Dunn has exposed the crimes of the decade. Now from his best-selling novel comes this season's most explosive miniseries, the gripping story of a powerful family's shocking fall from grace and their season in purgatory.
Tonight, join Dave, his guests, Dan Aykroyd, Sting, and a whole lot more on the very hot Late Show with David Letterman. Now, your local news.
Hello, I'm Stacy Smith. A 4-year-old boy is run over by a farm tractor, and doctors say he is lucky to be alive tonight.
I'm Patrice King Brown. Parents get one last chance to comment on a controversial plan to redistrict Pittsburgh public schools. Eyewitness News Tonight starts right now.
Take off with Dave, Rosie Perez, John Hyatt, and late night's biggest airlift. It's Destination Late Show following your local news, which is next.
And now, the news breaking tonight, a former Marine confesses to a string of murders. And now some of the anguish ends for the parents of a murdered Southern California woman. Tonight, a CBS 2 News exclusive, their message to the killer. Then a Kennedy sex scandal, shocking allegations against a member of the nation's most famous family.
Plus a night team special assignment, Where's Your Car? Tonight, undercover video of cops busting what they say is one of LA's biggest stolen car rings. The news begins right now.
Sunday, NBC presents The Return of Hunter. Go backstage with star Fred Dreyer as he talks about the film and doing his own stunts in this action-packed world premiere movie.
He's engaged to be married to a girl who's murdered. So this sequence here is chasing the bad guy. You try to do as much as you can because I like doing it. That's the fun of it for me, anyway.
The world premiere movie, The Return of Hunter, Sunday on NBC.